Hi, good morning everyone, and welcome to another Truth or Myth episode with Mix Flores. I just want to check in on everybody first. Actually, may talk na kami kanina ni Mix and we want to share it to everyone because I think it's something na we need to know. And second, it's a new perspective when it comes to business, financial literacy, and everything in life. So ako mismo, I'm amazed. I'll not make this long pato introduction. For the third episode of our Truth or Myth, financial security means retiring at 60. Is it a truth or myth? Let's discuss muna, Coach Migs, if what's financial security ba?
Alright, so una-una, if you're actually watching on our YouTube channel, comment mo naman, does financial security mean that you're actually retiring at 60? Pag sinabi natin financial security, yan yung ibig sabihin yan, you're no longer working because you need money, but you're financially secured, you're financially stable, and you're working, if ever that you're working, because you want to. Ang ibig sabihin ng financial security, you're good financially, you can sustain yourself financially for the rest of your life. Truth or myth, do you have to wait 60 years old at retirement for you to say that you can be financially secure? Yan for you. Before I give you my answers, ano sa'yo?
I think I'm speaking for everybody. Kasi the knowledge that we grew up in, especially in the Philippines, for you to be financially secured, of course, you have to have a job that is secured.
Yeah.
Diba? So, kailangan it's either, na tatagal ka sa company na yun for years.
Right.
And of course, second is, kailangan clear yung utang mo. And third, na madalas at happy naman ako because the Filipinos now are very open into this topic, yung investment. So, hindi lang sila nag-work, nag-search sila ng another investment. So, for me, yun din, I believe. But I want also for them to hear what we're talking about earlier. For me, honestly, naano din ako. Unang word na muna sa akin, it's like an awakening for me when it comes to that thinking na
Right.
possible ba yun?
Yeah.
So,
Kasi it's a myth, honestly. Bakit? Una-una, my first problem with that is 60 ka na, you're no longer as strong as you were. And then that's the only time that you're gonna enjoy your money. How many of you, if nanonood ka ngayon, feel that just like me, it doesn't make any sense? I am selling myself to maybe my job or whatever doon sa mga oras that I'm actually strong physically. And then at the time that I'm frail, then I can say to myself, I'm financially secured. I'm financially free. Now, the problem with that is at that time when I'm frail, I'm no longer enjoying my money. Then what's the sense? What's the point of financial security? Okay? That's number one. Number two, bakit pag tumingin ako when I actually look at the rich people, why are they secured at 40? Why are they secured at 45? Bakit 60? If I may share, no? The average lifespan of Filipinos is 75. So you mean to tell me that I only have 15 years to enjoy my money? 75 without sickness, ha? Yung ano lang, yung natural, di ba? In this country. If I have 15 years to enjoy my money, I don't want that. Why can't I have 20, 30, 40 years to enjoy my money?
who did introduce that, na 6 years old? It's because retiring age, like, sa senior, at yun ba yun? Kaya naging 6 years old yung
Well, there's a lot
mindset.
of factors. Unang-una, syempre, our SSS or Social Security is yung pension niyan kapag 61 ka na diba? Or 60.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, no? I can be stand corrected here. But I'm just gonna speak with yung data na alam ko, okay? A full contribution in the SSS will guarantee a full contribution. Ibig sabihin, the moment that you started working at 21, all the way from the time of retirement, the full contribution will give you a pension of 15,000 a month. I don't know about you guys, but I want to open your mind if you guys are open and okay with this. You mean to tell me that if I work completely from 21 to 60, the only pension I can only expect is 15,000 a month? I'm not sure about you guys, but can you guys see my problem with it? At the time today, no? Yung 15,000, hindi mo nga alam kung kaya ka masustain yan eh. Baka nga sa pagkain lang yan eh. Maulan pa ngayon. Paano yung pag-aayos ng bahay? Maintenance, water, bubong. That's one factor. Number two, of course, again, I'm in the financial industry. Yan, and many of my financial professionals, no, mga financial advisors, financial consultants, they're not bad people. Pero kasi ang culture na naituturo is you work, after you get to college, una-una, syempre, you get a degree, you graduate, you get a work, you climb up the corporate ladder, you work until your age 60, bayaran mo lahat ng utang mo, only to find out at 60, hopefully, you save and invest. Okay? so that by age 60 you can actually be retired. Paano ko nasabi na yan yung ongoing culture? Kasi meron kaming tinatawag na financial planning training, no, across the industry. Okay? That whenever we do planning for clients, no, whenever we do planning for people, ang lagi naming tinatanong, let's pretend you retire at 60. So dun pa lang with the language pa lang. If you retire at 60, pag-prepare na natin yan as early as now. Tama naman. You prepare for the future as early as now. My question lang there, why 60? Why won't I ask, why not 35? Why not 40? Because my next question here is, why are there people doing it? Kung nagagawa nila, bakit hindi ako? Bakit hindi ikaw na nanonood ngayon? Without going into scam or rich quick scheme na alam naman natin na hindi gumagana. So again, kailangan ko i-balance yan. The balance here is, yes, you can retire not at 60 but younger, but not using the means and tools na, kunyari, online sabong. Pagkakapera ka sa online sabong, oo naman. Pero let's be honest, mas marami nauubusan ng pera sa online sabong based on statistics than yumayaman or kumikita ng pera. So anong ibig sabihin to? Am I discouraging people na magsabong? No, kanya-kanyang trip yan, di ba? Kung trip mo, di ba, magalit ka pa sa akin, di naman ako basher mo. So trip mo yan, go. Pero if you're gonna tell me that you're expecting that tool to make you financially secured and financially free, then san banda? Because statistically, if you're not part of the 5-3% or 3%, most often than not, mauubos yung pera mo. Saan mapupunta? Sa 5 or 3%. It's the same with casino. Diba? Kaya nga siya sugal eh. House always win. Ibig sabihin, the organizers always win. Now, again, I'm not hating on it, pero I'm saying lang na if you're gonna go there for unang-una pleasure and entertainment, number 2, it's money that you're willing to risk, okay lang. Pero kung ang sasabihin mo sa akin is ito yung way mo para umahon sa hirap at ito yung way mo para yumaman, medyo may mali. Because again, there's no such thing as a rich quick scheme. The only way you can get rich quick if you want is for you to hustle. You grind, you spend your hours, you spend your effort. If you're working now at 8 hours on your job and with that 8 hours in your job, after that, yung 16 hours mo, wala kang ginagawa towards a side hustle, towards another job, towards a business, then you cannot really become financially free.
Yeah. Coach Mix, I also have to add, because wala lang, I watch it or I learned this from someone or I read an article or from a page, from a book, hindi ko na maalala. But may sinabi doon na parang, di ba, working 8 hours is, for most, is something na draining na. I think that's one reason why they can't allocate another hours, lalo, well, hindi pa naman pandemic, yung travel time would consume 4 hours already, and then when they got home, mag-aayos pa ng bahay and all, yeah, we get it. But what if you master whatever you are doing now, na imbes na 8 hours mo siyang ginagawa, you can only do it for 4 hours. And then for that other hours, parang you can study, learn another skill. Parang alam mo yun, it's not healthy for you mentally, emotionally, and everything. To extend hours is parang strategically look for you to strengthen your strength, diba? So I agree with that.
Yeah, honestly, this is gonna be somewhat controversial. Wala ka naman choice eh.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo talaga di ba? Yes, it's draining. Pero kung gusto mo maging financially secured, wala kang choice. You gotta do the drill right now, regardless of how you feel. Because there's nothing happier with still no money in the future. Sasabihin nila, no, I need to take care of my mental and emotional health. That's true, 101%. That's true, 101%. But having no money at age 45 will not make your emotional and mental health increase. decrease. It will automatically decrease. For sure. So what am I saying? Number one, it's part of the game, so to speak.
Yeah.
Number two, although tama yung sinabi mo, pwede, alam mo yon, you master the craft, tapusin mo yung trabaho ng 3 to 4 hours. But honestly yan, hindi kasi lahat ng industry pwedeng gawin yun. There are industries in the marketplace na kailangan 8 hours ka talaga nagtatrabaho.
Yeah. I think I'm speaking for those who are like yung freelance. If you're
Possible.
freelancing,
Possible.
yeah. Oh.
Number two kasi kapag corporate yan, usually yan,
Yes.
ayaw din nila tapusin ng 4 hours kasi binibigyan sila ng extra work.
Yeah.
Tapos hindi naman binibigyan ng extra pay. Again, I've always been advocating this, sidebar lang. I've always been advocating this, that we change the pay system. Yung sabi ko, one of the challenges in the world right now. Okay, maybe in the past, during the industrial age, it's not a challenge. But right now, nagbago na yung mundo eh. At dahil nagbago na yung mundo, one of the challenge right now, and lagi ko sinasabi, medyo kalokohan to, is paying people by the hour. Meron ako isang TikTok video, sabi ko, alam mo, sometimes naiisip ko may point yung 9 to 5 is a scam. Bakit scam yung 9 to 5? Kasi kung kaya mong tapusin yung trabaho mo ng 3 oras, ba't kailangan mo siya tapusin ng 8 oras? Pag binigyan kita ng trabaho yan, for example, at tinapos mo ng 3 hours at binigyan kita ng bagong trabaho dahil meron ka pang 5 oras, di ba dapat 2 beses na kita babayaran? Kasi 2 na yung binigay ko sa trabaho eh. Pero somewhat, it's already becoming, alam mo yon, kaya na-demotivate din yung ibang tao kasi binigyan kita 2 project pero ang pay mo isa lang. I've always been saying this no in all of my because ako personally in my company right now, I pay people by their output. Okay? You have another project with me, that's another pay. You have another output, that's another pay. Meron tayong bagong milestone. Kunwari, we hit a sales target, that's another pay. Another sales target na hit, that's another pay. So, are my employees, are they motivated?
For sure.
Very. Because I pay them well. I've got an assistant, no? If I may share with you. My contract sa kanya nung una, minimum. Honestly. Pero sabi ko, itong minimum na to, ito yung base. Because I don't pay you by the hour. I pay you by your work for me. By your output. By your outcome. On her first month, para 5,000-6,000 in bonuses agad. On top of the base. Paano nangyari yon? Bakit ang taas agad? Magaling eh. That's what I'm trying to say, especially for people na freelance, all of these things. Tama yung sinabi mo eh. You get work that you're gonna get paid by the value that you give, not just by your hours. Kasi it can actually potentially increase your money more. Ako personally, I love that because ako with my people, I always tell them, we reach a new profit target, you will all increase your money. And people are now starting to become motivated. Hindi ko na lang siya mission sa sarili ko na palakasin yung negosyo. Mission na rin siya ng mga tao ko. Bakit? Kasi they're equally paid. And why am I saying this to you? Pag-isipan natin to, no? Wherever you are, if you're there and you're just paid, hindi na umi-increase yung sahod mo or di umi-increase yung pay mo. At wala ka namang choice kasi pag umalis ka, kailangan kumain ng pamilya mo, ikaw yung breadwinner. Wala kang choice, wag ka muna mag-resign. Pero, start looking for other income sources and start grinding, start hustling, start working. Ngayon, nakakapagod ba yun? Oo naman. Pag wala kang funds, wag ka munang mag-fun-fun. Diba?
I love that.
Magtrabaho ka. Totoo. Because ito, yung mga kami, when we started, yung mga entrepreneurs, yung mga business owners, ikaw, you're starting up, no? With bye-bye, I'm not sure for you, Pero kami, when we're starting, sabi ko, we're working more hours than the average employee. Employees are working 8 hours. When we're starting, we're working 14 hours a day. From the moment we wake up at 9 o'clock to 9 p.m., we're working. Sometimes 11 p.m., we're working. Are we complaining? No. Are we tired? Very, very tired. Pero, hindi mangyayari yung ngayon if we did not do the hustle before.
Yeah. I also have one question, Coach Mix. Kasi we have general viewers, diba? So, it means all ages. So, for those who are like 30 years old na sila or 40 years old, is it too late for them to like search for a side hustle?
No, pero mas wala kang time to be happy-go-lucky. Kasi marami tayong kabataan din ngayon, mga 20, 21.
Yeah.
Pag mga 20, 21, 22, ang advice ko dyan, alam mo, experiment. Kung gusto mo maghanap ka ng 5 trabaho, hanapin mo kung ano yung pinaka magpapasaya sa'yo. Kahit mag-resign ka sa 4, okay lang yon. Sabi nila, hindi daw okay yon kasi makakapangit sa resume.
Isa pa yun, yeah.
Aanin mo yung resume kung di ka naman masaya. Diba?
Ayun.
Maganda nga resume mo. Ayaw mo naman gumising bukas. Ang daming ganyan no? Pangit resume mo, sasabihin ng employer mo, bakit ka palipat-lipat ng trabaho? Hindi ako masaya doon
Isa pa yon na isa pang nakasanayan natin. Kaya ayaw natin na resign kahit abuse sila mentally, emotionally, and everything. It's because for the resume, I don't want to jump to another. Parang abutin ko to ng 2 years para maganda. Abutin hanggang saan din sila nakapag-resign.
Why? Diba?
For the resume, yeah.
So how can I explain this? If you're not motivated to come to the office tomorrow, I will guarantee you one thing. Your level of performance that you're giving your employer is no longer 100%. It's no longer 100%. The level that you put in your resume is no longer 100%. So I'd rather you test when you're 20s, When you're 20s, you experiment, you try, you fail, you try, you fail, you try, you fail until you find out what are you really passionate. Not just passion, because passion will not make you successful. You wanna know what will make you successful yan? Not passion. Before, sabi ko, akala ko, before passion can make you a success, before ang ina-advocate ko, akala ko passion will make you rich. But here's the truth. Passion will not make you successful. Passion will not make you rich. Napakadaming tao passionate pero hindi gumanda yung buhay. You wanna know what will make you successful and rich?
What?
Obsession. When your passion converts to obsession, then you will become successful. Then you will become rich in the future. Why obsessed ka? Anong ibig sabihin ng obsessed? Hindi, ang passion kasi, ginagawa ko to kasi masayang gawin. Yung obsession, ginagawa ko to kahit mahirap kasi obsessed ako.
And the thing about passion is, nag-fade yun What if hindi ka na masaya kinabukasan? So, the work must stop siya.
Yeah. Mabu-burnout ka di ba? Kaya marami, passion, hindi naging success, yeah. But here's the thing, when you now start to convert it to obsession, even if you're struggling, you're grinding, not because of hard work. Hard work kasi is, you're grinding because you need to Obsession means you're grinding because wala akong ibang gustong gawin Ito yung gusto kong gawin When that happens, you will notice, unang-una, you're spending more hours. Number 2, again, when you're spending more hours, you're starting to master the craft. You wanna be the best at what you do. And if you're gonna look at all successful people in the world, they're obsessed. All. The reason sometimes, di ba, yung mga mayaman na, tanong nyo rin ba yon? Mayaman na, bakit gano'n? Nagtatrabaho pa rin. Sobrang di niya na kailangan ng pera, pero bakit gano'n ayaw niya tumigil? Kasi obsessed Wala naman yun sa pera When that happens, then you will become successful.
I wanted to connect that with what you are saying earlier with regards to resume nga. So if you are watching and nandun ka din sa state that nandun ka sa mindset na I have to finish this kahit hindi na ako masaya in this company, maybe ito yung other side of it yung kinuwento kanina ni Migs about obsession. What I'm getting about that terms obsession is that you're doing it naturally. It's because when you're obsessed with chocolate, di ka naman gutom. Pero pag nakakita ka or talagang gusto mo siya because you like chocolates,
right?
Di ba?
Yeah.
So, the same thing goes. So, ano yun, I hope for you who are watching this, makita mo talaga yung gusto mo. And you
go all
be
in.
obsessed with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hindi pwede yung pag nahihirapan na quit ka na lang. Kasi a lot of people are passionate but quitters.
Yeah.
And if ikaw yun, baka naman tamaan ka. Hindi, totoo. Ang dami ko nang na-meet. Gusto daw nila maging successful, all of these things. Don't give me your best. Give me your all. I really hate that when people are telling me I'm doing my best. I don't care if you're doing your best. What I care is you give me your all. Why? Hi everyone, this is Migs again. I'm the founder of Prime Pinoy Community. I am the owner of several businesses, and if there's one thing that I know about business right now is that the only way to scale it up and expand it is by actually increasing your digital asset. And when I talk about digital asset, I mean one thing, your social media and your digital account or the internet. Now, here's a best news and here's the good news for you who's watching and listening right now. You're getting a lot of value for free, and I love it. Just continue staying tuned, just continue subscribing, but you want to make your business go to the next level. You want to make your business go to actually increasing that level of revenue and that level of profit in a short amount of time. What if, just what if, 2021 will be your big break as far as your business is concerned. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-alala. Bakit? Because we are here to support you. We're here to help you with that. Again, Baybayan is an organization and it is a community that supports local businesses just like you in creating digital assets for your company. So here's the good news that I want to share with you. I'm gonna give you a free discovery call, a free exploration on how you can actually put your business online, how you can put your business in all social media channels, how you can be so loud. Kailangan maingay so that wherever your market is, you are there. Wherever your target people are, you are there. Wherever your customers are, you are there. Okay, book a discovery call and exploration with Baybayan right now by clicking on this link. That's baybayan.com/for-local. That's LOKAL. Again, baybayan.com/for-local, LOKAL, and get a free discovery call right now. And for the first 20 customers, we're gonna give you exclusive packages. Yes, exclusive packages just for you. It's gonna be more of like a discount. It's gonna be more of like a buy one, take one. Hey, you're getting two things all at the same time with a free discovery call. Walang mawawala. Why don't you take that right now? Again, if the only thing it can provide you is make you be loud on social media, if the only thing na pwede nitong ibigay sa'yo is you are actually present in where your target market is, won't that be enough to go and check this link out and get a discovery call right now? But what if it can actually make you tremendous revenue, tremendous income because of the expertise and because of how good baybayan.com is? See you on the other side. Click the link below. I truly vouch for it. Don't give me your best. Give me your all. I really hate that when people are telling me I'm doing my best. I don't care if you're doing your best. What I care is you give me your all. Why? Because when you give me your all, you're gonna do whatever it takes. Number two, you're not doing it for me, you're doing it for you. Naintindihan? So, kung tingin mo, yun nga, yung sa mga resume, sa trabaho, kung tingin mo it's not worth it to give your all, hanap ka. Baka ganun, mahirap mag-apply. Di ko naman sinabi mag-resign ka ngayon. Sabi ko lang, maghanap ka lang muna. Magkabang nagtatrabaho ka. Now, kung hindi talaga kaya, financially, you have 16 more hours. If you're Netflixing and you're YouTubing, that's okay. But if that's spending your 16 hours, then wag ka magtaka bakit nandyan ka. Because you're using your 12 to 16 hours on something that will not give you return.
I gotta add also na we have to be patient not just for the viewers, but ako din personally. What I learned is that you have to be patient with your progress. Kasi what I learned din when you hustle, hindi lang yung skills yung na-develop sa'yo It's the discipline that comes with it, diba? So, hindi mo napapansin na sanay ka nang hindi nag-Netflix per day, sanay ka nang hindi nag-social media, na dati halos kalahating araw, puro ka Facebook. Parang hindi mo namamalayan. It's because nag-stick ka doon. That's what you call discipline. So, ano yun?
That's why obsession is needed.
Yeah, and sa una lang naman, di ba, Migs? I mean, everything starts and begins with hustle and hard work.
Yeah, and here's the truth. Kaya marami nag-quit. Akala nyo kasi, kapag 1 year, hindi nag-work yung negosyo nyo, ibig sabihin nun, hindi na siya mag-work. That's the reality. You know the difference between a job and a business?
What?
You work at a job, you get paid 15-30. The difference with a business, napakadami ang nakikita. Gusto yung pera, gusto yung lifestyle, gusto yung time freedom. But my question is, willing ka ba? Kasi pag negosyo, magtrabaho ka kahit 12 hours a day for your next 1 month, hindi man guaranteed, but most often than not, yung 15-30, wala kang kikitain. You experienced that. I experienced that. Again, I told you, I grew for myself for 8 months with nothing, zero. A lot of people, coach, paano po ba maging katulad nyo? Paano po ba maging katulad nyo? Ang lagi kong tanong, willing ka ba magtrabaho, be obsessed on something for 8 straight months and you will not receive any money? If no, don't ask how to be like Migs.
It's hard. Yeah, wow. Thanks.
You get what I mean? I came from corporate that time, no? I came from a corporate job. And I need to humble down myself, talk to my parents, pakainin niyo muna ako, ulit. Kasi nagsimula ako sa trabaho Diba? Nagtrabaho ako. And then, after ko magtrabaho, I resigned. I started business. It failed. Remember, diba? My business has failed. And then, I started on growing myself, becoming obsessed with the craft that I'm doing now with business. 8 straight months of zero money. I need to humble myself down and go back to my parents and ask them, can you feed me again? Wala akong pera
Alam mo, Mig, what I love with our conversation is that we don't promise you're going to get out of the corporate job, you're going to do business, and happily ever after. What I really love about this is the raw, honest, and alam mo yun, don't expect na when you watch this, you will be encouraged or something na ganun agad. But coming from the title, it's the truth or myth. It's because this is the truth and the reality of starting a business. So if you want to be true to yourself and you wanted to get to know the needs and grits of business, and alam mo yun, ito yun. Anyways, I just love the conversation.
And now, the question is, are you willing to go for that?
Yeah.
And if not, there's no nobility in poverty, honestly. Because your life deserves more. Your family deserves more.
Yeah.
The people that you love deserves more.
And they can still connect with their family with regard. Alam mo, baka naman sabihin kasi nila, mag-work ako 14 hours a day, baka hindi naman ako makausap ng friends ko. So that's another reality of business, no? Na parang, I think I read some businesswoman's page na lang kanina na hindi siya nakapag-connect for 3 years with her friends because of the reality of the business. That's also something na normal, I guess.
It depends on who your friends are.
Yeah.
Kasi when I was starting, my friends are pushing me. So talagang mas gusto ko silang kasama. Diba? Hindi ka makakapag-connect sa friends mo kung yung friends mo hindi match doon sa tatahakin mong daan.
Again, inner circle is important.
Yeah. But when I started, yan, kilala mo naman to, no? When I started, MJ and I started the business, naghihilahan kami pataas. We quarrel, promise, nagwo-walk-outan kami, ganyan. Nag-aaway kami as business partners, but we never left one another. Next question dun sa sinabi mo is, in a way, yes. But my question for you is, what's the quality of the friendships that you have right now as far as your dreams and aspirations and ambition is concerned? Kasi kung hindi talaga kahilahin yan or hindi ka itulak yan pataas towards the direction that you want, then tama yung sinabi ni kung sino man yung napanood mo. Hindi ka makakapag-connect sa kanila. Pero if they're people who's gonna be with you, sila yung pwede mong iyakan kasi hindi ka kumikita, totoo yun na, bro, inom tayo. Bakit? May problema Anong problema? Ito ginawa ko, pumalpak Diba? And these are the people who will tell you, you know what? Huwag ka lang bibitaw, huwag ka lang bumitaw. Then it's okay to be with them, to connect. I always connect with my friends. Why? Because one of my best friends, kailangan ko si Jello. If there is something I'm so proud with our friendship, oy, kung nanonood ka, tol, para sa'yo to. If there's one thing I'm so proud with my friendship, from the very beginning that we started, all the way to today, we always make sure and we never make it a point that someone will struggle. We've always been there. I'm telling this to you guys because I want you to really somewhat assess the level of quality of your friendships, because that will dictate if you will retire at 60 or not. As well. Bakit? Because again, with my friendship with Jello, from the very beginning until today, meron kang bagong assignment with your, kasi diba, Jello is a campus missionary. Meron kang bagong assignment in Taguig. Don't worry. Just go whatever, find whatever, I got you. In the same manner, siya rin. Sabi ko, the reason I resigned is because of him. Totoo.
Yeah.
Real story to. I was a corporate guy. I was selling. Ang ganda. Commissions are good. Pero siya yung unang nakapansin sa akin. Nagkakasakit na ako noon time na yun, nagkakasakit ako. Hindi po yun yung rason ba't ako payat, as in fever lang po. Flu. Payat lang talaga ako by genes. Pero that time, nagkakasakit ako because of stress, because of burnout. At one time, kumakain kami, sabi niya, bro, dahil mo nga pera, mamamatay ka naman ng maaga. Sabi ko, bakit? Dito mo naman, lagi ka stress, lagi kang burnout, lagi kang ganito, nagkakasakit ka na nga. Siya yung rason na biglang oo nga, no? Parang naaabuso ako. So, can you imagine, at that time, from the very beginning, and then I started business, nung tawag ako sa kanya, bro, ito yung nangyari. Wala akong trabaho. Anong plano mo? Ganito, ganyan. From the very beginning, all the way until today. He's now heading ENC, digital. I'm now having my own business. Is it a coincidence? Or is it by the quality of friendship?
Ay lang. Shoutout to Kuya Jen.
Totoo. Is it a coincidence? Or is it of the quality of friendship that I now see my best friend heading up the entire Philippines digital media, having a lot of influence there, and he's got his best friend becoming, someone in the marketplace. People just see the quality today, and I want you to get this. I will always say this to you. I'm sharing this story because I want you to get the journey to today. Willing ka ba to go through that journey? Willing ka ba to assess your friendships? Because there are some friendships that disrespected me, that the reason why we were close friends in the past is because of the length of our friendship. Kasi matagal na magkaibigan. Rason na ba yon para hindi bitawan yung isang pagkakaibigan na disrespectful pero dahil matagal na? Yung nandyan lang kapag masaya, pero kapag struggle, nawawala.
Marami nakaka-relate. Comment naman kayo.
Rason na ba yun?
For me, no.
Exactly. Personally also, I cut off some friendship na, Sa masaya ka lang, yung kapag happy-happy tayo, doon ka lang magpapakita. Pag seryosohan na, nawawala ka, I'm cutting you off. Anong take mo doon? Ang dami na, no? Ang dami ng sanga, ang lalim na nitong pinag-uusapan natin. Anong
It can relate pa rin somehow to our topic with regards to 60 kasi these are the people that's gonna be sticking up with you until you're 60 years old. And I'm not speaking entirely for the friends, pero kasama din family, relatives, parang lahat ng tao sa buhay mo. They're gonna be like, I believe, one major factor of your success. Kasi parang you're human. Alam mo yun, you're not a robot. And somehow you'll need support system.
Yeah.
You need someone to talk to kahit mag-listen lang sa'yo.
Yeah.
So for me, if it's someone na, alam mo yun, close-minded, doesn't go through change with you because change is something that is inevitable.
Right.
And alam mo yun, I think it's not the time for you. Parang nandun na kayo sa limit of the year na hanggang doon lang yung friendship mo. But hindi kailangang ipilit. Alam mo yun,
Yeah.
the people that we have now is something na natural. We don't need to be bitter with the past friendships for me. Well, thank you for being part and
Yeah.
thank you for being part of my 19 years old Yen. Alam mo yun, but hindi mo naman pwedeng stock up ka lang doon, di ba? So you have to meet new friends, you have to meet new connections and build. That's my take. You don't have to, alam mo yun, pilitin lahat.
Right.
It should be something na natural. You go on to your focus, your priority, and they will come along.
Most importantly for me, no, as I end this, I always believe this. My biggest quote that I'd like to share with you guys is yung blood is thicker than water. Favorite.
I saw that.
Yeah. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. That's the entire quote. That's the actual quote. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng actual quote na yun? The blood of the covenant, which means the blood of by choice. Kasi remember, di ba, before yung friendship, ano yan sandugo, parang ganyan, di ba? Tama ba? Yun yung term. So, sandugo yung dati dyan The covenant that you guys are gonna stay together, the choice. For me, personally, I'd rather spend with people that I consider family. Parang Fast and Furious, di ba? The people that I consider family by bond, when I was nothing, sila yung nandyan. When I got none, sila yung nandyan. I will make sure, as far as my power is concerned, I will make sure that I get to bring them with me. But those people who left on set, from those people na gusto lang yung good side mo, but don't wanna struggle with you, I'm okay. Thank you. Sabi mo nga, thank you for being part of my life. But I'm only bringing in people who are there, who's been loyal when I'm struggling. I will protect them. I will protect them. Because they've protected me when I got none. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Why is that important? Because I want people that will dictate if you can financially be secured matagal, 60, 55, or 35, 40. If they've got the same perspective, the same mindset, posible. Why don't we hustle? Why don't we explore possibilities together? Then you can be successful 35, 40. Pero hindi ganyan na talaga yung buhay. Mahirap talaga yan. Wala. Di wala. Hindi ka mag-retire ng maaga. Alright?
I love that. I think we have to cut
I
off
think, yeah.
our third episode. Ang dami nang matutunan doon sobrang juicy nung episode na yun. And if you find it helpful, not just for you, and you wanted to share it to your friends, you can actually share this link, share this YouTube video to your friends. Let's discuss, grab a cup of coffee, panoodin nyo lang to while you work, or if you were someone na nag-iisip din, kung ikaw yung mga tao na sinabi namin kanina, we do welcome and encourage you to comment down below para makausap din namin kayo. Thank you, Migs. See you on our next Truth or Myth episode.
Alright.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.